When we think about the barriers for inclusion, we think immediately of what's happening in classrooms up and down the country. Much like the national policy position, really it's to do with the fact that there are wider issues impacting what's going on in the classroom than just the teaching and learning and the quality of those things. For example, we know that there is a national shortage of teachers. When there's a national shortage of teachers, it's those who are most vulnerable in our education system who feel that the most. Really important now that we focus on quality first teaching and making sure that every teacher understands that they're a teacher of children with special educational needs and disabilities. And in order to do that, we need to make sure that every leader is also a leader of children with special educational needs and disabilities.
We need to give these young people every opportunity that is available. Just because they have special educational needs, just because they have various diagnoses, doesn't mean that they can't do certain things. And we want to see them reach their full potential. We want to see them thriving, particularly as they advance into employment. We want to see them have as much access to employment as anybody else. Children with SEN are no longer hidden away from birth in institutions, and they shouldn't be hidden away from opportunities into employment.
First of all, it's about all professionals who are working with children and young people with special needs to make sure they actually understand what the needs are of an individual child, and then to understand that actually, because they may have the label of speech and language difficulties or autism or dyslexia, they still are individuals and will need something different. Every teacher is responsible and accountable for every pupil, and so making sure that your teaching is high quality, you differentiate and adjust what you're offering. And for those youngsters that have got very significant and complex needs, we might even need to personalise.
Today the event's been great for us in terms of networking. There's been a lot of opportunities here. We're certainly looking at perhaps attending the Birmingham event. It's been good in terms of networking for us today, as I said earlier, but also getting that awareness out there and really reaching the core audience that we need to, particularly with SENCOs, TAs and SLT and people who are engaged in learning.